Dear students, let us discuss about the invertebrates which belong to the phylum Mollusca. You all know that a snail moves very slowly, don't you? Now look at its body. A snail has soft and unsegmented body.
Like a snail, a slug also has soft and unsegmented body.
In Latin, mollusca means soft body. So, animals like a snail and a slug, which have soft bodies, belong to the phylum Mollusca.
Animals like an octopus and a cuttlefish also have soft bodies. They also belong to the phylum Mollusca.
Animals belonging to the phylum Mollusca are called molluscans. So, invertebrates like a snail, a slug, an octopus, and a cuttlefish are all molluscans.
All the molluscans have soft, unsegmented bodies.
Students, look at this snail carefully. A snail has a head, a pair of eyes, a mouth, and tentacles. It also has a hard covering outside its body.
It is the shell.
Do you know what this shell is used for?
Its shell protects it from its enemies.
Like a snail, a tusk shell also has the shell outside its body. Its shell too protects it from its enemies. A snail and a tusk shell hide inside their shells to protect themselves from their enemies.
But all the molluscans do not have shell on their bodies. This is an octopus. An octopus also has a head, a pair of eyes, a mouth, and the tentacles like a snail. But it does not have the shell.
Students, do you know what an octopus uses its tentacles for?
It uses its long tentacles to sense its prey and catch them. It also uses its tentacles to move from one place to another.
Like an octopus, a snail also has tentacles. But its tentacles are shorter than that of the octopus. A snail also uses its tentacles as sensors. Tentacles help it to find its predators.
As a snail senses its predators, it retracts its body under its shell.
Molluscans, like an octopus, cuttlefish, and a tusk shell, live in the sea. A snail lives in both water and on land. but a slug lives only on land.
The aquatic molluscans, like an octopus and a cuttlefish, breathe through their gills. But terrestrial molluscans, like a slug, breathe through its lungs.
Human legs have both bones and muscles, but the feet of the molluscan have no bones. Molluscans have muscular feet.